श्री स्वामीनारायण भगवाननी जय। अक्षर पुरुषोत्तम महाराजनी जय। गुणातीतानंद स्वामी महाराजनी जय। गुरुहरि प्रमुख स्वामी महाराजनी जय। गुरुहरि महंत स्वामी महाराजनी जय. In the first part of the talk on broken strings, tough minds, we learnt from the life of my favorite childhood sportsman Bjorn Borg that every individual faces a crisis in life, whether it be small or big. His Holiness Pramukh Sai Maharaj, from his 45 years of experience in giving millions of individuals and families guidance to better living, he said to us that we must prepare ourselves for the worst types of situations in life. So what can help us prepare ourselves to comfortably handle the various types of adverse situations that we are facing or that we may face in life? One truly amazing solution was given by His Holiness Pramukh Sai Maharaj himself during his satsang travels of the Far East in the year 2003. A highly educated and self-accomplished young man, he asked Swami Shri for an answer to the multiple problems that he was facing during his life. Swami Shri very lovingly replied to him, if one reads the scriptures, and that too daily and repeatedly, with faith, trust, and patience, one will receive great courage, great strength, great hope, a wonderful direction. Together, it will develop deeper faith and trust in the all-doership of God. This will ultimately bring stability, peace, and happiness in any situation of life. The key sentence and the key words to note from Pramukh Sai Maharaj's reply are reading the scriptures on a daily basis, repeatedly, and that too with faith, trust, and patience. Now, you and I both know that we need faith, trust, and patience in everything and anything we want to achieve in life. For example, if you want to graduate from university, you needed that faith and trust when you were enrolled from kindergarten all the way through till you qualified from university. Say you want to become a successful businessman, so you need faith and trust in your employees as well as in your customers. In becoming a multi-billionaire, you need faith and trust in the management systems, in the management teams. In becoming a professional sportsman, say like Bjorn Borg, you need faith and trust in your coach and in the support staff. So, in any field of life, for success, you need faith and trust. Faith and trust coupled with unflinching patience will bring you the desired results. Similarly, we must remember and never forget that scriptures are sacred texts or writings, teachings that have been inspired by God Himself. They will surely help one ride above the wave of a myriad obstacles, trials, and crises in life. Having utmost faith and trust in them will undoubtedly help construct a very thorough, righteous, pious, and stable life, giving a greater amount of joy and comfort that is unimaginable. For those of you who have studied the Mahabharata, King Parikshit became the successor of the Pandavas. On his travels, once he entered the ashram of sage Shamik, who was deeply engrossed in meditation. As sage Shamik did not awaken from his meditation to welcome the king, which was a protocol, or you can call it duty, of any citizen in those times. As he did not stand up to welcome King Parikshit, Parikshit felt humiliated. So what did he do? He wrapped a dead snake around the neck of the sage. Sage Shamik's son Shringi, from a distance, he saw this disgraceful act by the king towards his father. So Sage Shringi, he immediately curses Parikshit that he would die in 7 days by a snake bite. The sovereign king Parikshit feared his death. He searched for somebody who could help him through. He came across sage Shukdevji, and Shukdevji understood the plight that King Parikshit was in. He understood what was in his mind. He understood that he was fearing death. And so, Shukdevji, he picked up the Srimad Bhagavatam and he would read verses and texts to King Parikshit, and they would discuss them together. In his quiet moments, Parikshit would ponder over them. Ultimately, understanding of the true self dawned upon King Parikshit. He accepted the fact that the body is perishable and that nothing can stop, not the curse and not death either. It was then that King Parikshit became very fearless, and he himself then sat in meditation and waited for the moment to be bit by that poisonous snake. The great German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer, whose works influenced the likes of Sigmund Freud, Albert Einstein, Dr. Carl Jung, he was deeply moved and influenced by the wonderful teachings of the Upanishads. Although he faced multiple difficulties in life, like depression, worries, declining health, rheumatism, even the Society of Sciences rejected him. People ignored and did not accept his publications. He had gone through a very rough time in life, but he would always keep the Upanishads with him at all times, wherever he went, and he would read them. Schopenhauer once said, "In the world, there is no study so beneficial and so elevating as that of the Upanishads. The Upanishads have been the solace of my life, and they will be the solace of my death." From these two examples alone, we learn that the scriptures have a profound impact on the mind, heart, and soul. They provide timely understanding, appropriate guidance, and solace to all those who read them and study them. Why? Because they are the very words of God, because they are the very teachings and the very guidance of God. Very often in our travels, we come across people who tell us that, Swami, such examples of King Parikshit or Schopenhauer, they're all hundreds and thousands of years old. And these people, they somewhat doubt that these age-old scriptures can really help one in these modern times. And so they ask us that do they really help people in these modern times? We will delve into the answer in the final part. Jai Swami.
BAPS Better Living.